Hey, welcome back everyone. Dave here from Charts of the Day. Well, today I'm doing something a little different. I normally go over Amazon's chart each trading day, but had a subscriber say, "Hey, would you do a few videos on some of the basic chart indicators that you talk about from time to time?" And for new traders, that is, I think, especially helpful. So today I'm going to take a look at three moving average indicators. First is the simple moving average, known as the SMA, the exponential moving average, known as the EMA, and the Hall moving average, known as the HMA. So what I have up right now on the chart is the standard simple moving average in pink, SMA, and the exponential moving average, EMA, in blue. And so I'm not going to get into mathematical calculations or deep theory on these moving averages. This is really more about, you know, the nitty gritty, what you need to know. And so for the simple moving average, first of all, the standard, if you add these indicators to your chart from a drop down list from your trading platform, you're going to get the standard SMA 9 or EMA 9, and that is basically the moving averages over 9 trading days from the close. And the difference, the primary difference in these two is that the EMA in blue here has its pricing weighted more towards the most recent pricing, the most recent, what recently it's been trading at. So probably of the two moving averages, it's more accurate if you're trading in the short term. So as you can see here on this chart, this is a perfect example. The pink SMA comes down through the candles, and you can see it come down through here. And basically, a lot of traders will trade once that candle rises above the moving average, right? And they're usually looking for something to move fully above it. Some people trade it earlier, but if you're looking for a move fully above it, let's look at this here. So the pink line, where would you start to trade this stock if it moved above this line? Well, fully above this line is here, where I have my yellow circle. And that's it, price $232.24. But the EMA line, the blue line, which again is factoring in prices most recent, the first full line, a full candle above that is here, 231.92 or so. Let's just say here, 231.85. So 231.85 versus 232.21. So you're looking roughly 40 cent difference a share. So the EMA is essentially signaling, if you're looking at buying one candle fully above the line, to buy this stock 40 cents earlier than the SMA line. And if you look here now, when it comes to selling, you'll see again the EMA exponential moving average line, the blue line, is above the pink line, the simple line, when it comes to selling. So here there's very little difference, but basically maybe 5 or 10 cents, not even that. But there are other cases where it's more dramatic. So I think my sense is, from talking to a lot of traders over the years, if you're doing like swing trading, they may look more at the simple moving average, SMA. If they're looking at more immediate trading today primarily, if they're going to use one of these two moving averages, they're most likely to use the EMA line. Now, this is automatically set to 9 periods, so some traders will move that down. They'll move it down to 8. They'll make it a shorter from a 9 to 8 day analysis, and that'll quicken up, if you will, quicken the move of the moving averages one way or the other. When I use one of these two moving averages, I usually do move it down to 8. That's a personal preference. You know, if you leave it at 9, it's not the end of the world. So just keep that in mind. Now the third moving average that I want to briefly talk about is the Hall moving average. And let me just get out of here and go to a blank screen, blank canvas. The Hall moving average, also known as HMA, also similar to the EMA, prices and factors in more recent prices than older prices. And let me pull this up here. So I'll just pull the study up, edit study, Hall moving average. I'll add that in. Now, the Hall moving average is set at a period of 20 days. And personally, and this is a personal preference, when I'm trading, I trade primarily same day or the next day or two. I'm not looking for like a long swing. So I go into the settings here and I change that from 20 down to 10. And that speeds up the movement of the lines on the chart. So let me go ahead and add that. Okay, so and let me do this. Let me add one more thing here. Let me do one more thing here, which will make it a little easier on the eyes. Let me make this width 2. I'm going to change the colors so that they're a little bit more noticeable. Maybe not that dark. There we go. And show you the Hall moving average. And the reason I like this Hall moving average, I like the Hall moving average more than the other two that I've talked about. And there are other moving averages as well, weighted. I'm not going to get into all of them. I'm trying to keep this very simple. Is that the Hall moving average, as you'll notice here, is not one color. It has one color when it goes down, in this case pink, and another color, a different color when it moves up. And it's very clean looking to me. So one of the charts that I use every day, I have the Hall moving average indicator on for a period of 10. And I like it better than any other moving average, quite frankly. And it's just very clean, as you can see here, down. It changes colors. Here's sort of an indecision candle, and then boom, it moves up. And you can ride it. Now, I would never, as I've said before in other videos, I would never use an indicator by itself to make a trading decision. You have to look at what's the overall market doing, what kind of news is out there, what day of the week is it. Some days trade better than others, especially in particular stocks. There's all kinds of things that you have to really kind of think about. Volume, like what is today's volume? Is it, is it the average volume over the last 10 days? Is it booming beyond that? Is it well below that? A lot of things have to be considered. But as far as a simple available indicator, I believe it's available on all trading platforms, the Hall moving average, moving it to a period of 10 from 20. And again, you can change the color of the lines to anything you want. To me, is a fabulous indicator and one that I strongly, strongly recommend. So that's going to be it for today's video. It's a sort of a training video, if you will, or learning video. My next video, training informational video, is going to be the use of the Hall moving average in conjunction with VWAP. And I'm going to get into what VWAP is and how that interacts with the Hall moving average. So I hope you enjoyed this. Please hit like and subscribe if you don't mind. Really, really would appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a great great day.